What's up guys, Nepenthes here and welcome to 10 new features that could possibly be in FIFA 17 or some, potentially features that we would love to see in FIFA 17. I asked on Twitter, what is the one thing you would like to see in Ultimate Team in FIFA 17? And aside from the, obligatory fix your servers and insane packs, we've actually got 10 really interesting, really clever things here. And what I want you guys to do is, first of all, drop a thumbs up on the video, and second of all, put in the comment section one thing that isn't mentioned today that you would love to see in Ultimate Team 17, not Pro Clubs, not Career Mode, just Ultimate Team. And I'll come back again in 3 or 4 days, read some of the comments, and make another video on 10 things that aren't here today. So you're probably looking at the screen thinking, what's this? Well, this is again, my dude, Clearly Graphics. He's made some sensational screens for me for today's video. I'm not claiming to have FIFA 17. I'm not claiming that this is gameplay or anything. This is just 10 things that could be in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. And we're starting off with 5-a-side. Now, there's actually a screenshot going around that shows 5-a-side game mode in the demo. That screenshot, for those of you that don't know, is fake. But it does beg the question that there's potential that we could have a 5-a-side mode. So there's potential for a 5-a-side draft mode, as you can see on the screen now. And as we move on to the next screen as well, just a regular 5-a-side mode. Now, what would this entail? This would entail 5-a-side draft mode would be you going into a draft, getting your pop-ups, getting your captain, drafting 5, maybe drafting 8, maybe 9 people, maybe 10 people, so that you could have subs in game, and then playing a 5-a-side indoor tournament. The last indoor 5-a-side game, I believe, was FIFA 98. It had an indoor game mode. It was brilliant. I loved it. And also we could have a regular 5-a-side mode. So you've got your Ultimate Team, you pick 5 players, you put 4 or 5 people on the bench. Let's, for argument's sake, say 5 people on the bench, 5 people in the team. You could then go in to a 5-a-side tournament or a 5-a-side division or a 5-a-side friendly game. It would be amazing to have indoor 5-a-side stuff within Ultimate Team. I don't know why EA wouldn't do it. Maybe they don't have the capabilities to code it. Maybe it's just one of those things that doesn't generate, kind of in-app purchases for them. But you could have different things within 5-a-side that could be different stadiums, different balls, special kits, etc, etc. There's a lot of potential with 5-a-side. Definitely something I would love to see in FIFA, and definitely something I hope EA consider for FIFA 17 or potentially in the future. Next up, guys, something that was heavily requested, not just this year, not just last year, but for several years, and that is a custom league or custom tournament creator within Ultimate Team. I really want to be able to create a custom league, have friends enter it, and then all play in a regular league format. Not only will this be good for things like Fatal or the Ultimate League to kind of help with scheduling process, to help with keeping on top of, who's playing who, when, where, and how, but it would be great for not only for me to be able to set up leagues for YouTubers and for me to be able to set up for leagues for you to join, but also for you guys to join leagues yourself. And one thing that I've talked about before with custom leagues, and something that I think would be fantastic going forwards if EA can get custom leagues in, is prize pool custom leagues. So let's say there's 10 of us, me and 9 of you guys, we all pay 10,000 coins to get into my custom league. We all play 1 game each, so 9 games in total. Once the games have been complete, you get a set amount of time to complete the games. The winner of the league gets 50k, the runner-up gets 30k, the third place gets 10k, all the rest get nothing. Not only does this remove coins from the game, because what you do is you have a 10% pot fee to EA, kind of like the 5% tax right now for buying players. You'd have a 10% pot fee. It would reduce coins on the market, which would stop hyperinflation of players. It'd keep the player price quite low. But not only that, it would make for really fun. And people would say, what about if somebody's bottom of the league and they just don't turn up? Well, basically, if you have a league, let's say this is a 7-day league, 9 games. If you don't complete your games within the 7 days, if you don't check in, if you don't sign on to play them, you forfeit the game. Boom, job done. Everyone kind of wins. There are things to be, that you could put in place to kind of stop the ability of people to being able to get just salty and not play the league and not finish it up. But I think custom leagues, and specifically custom tournaments, both for free and with prize rewards, would be fantastic for FIFA. It would keep the game really exciting for a long time. And imagine the YouTube content that myself could create and other YouTubers could create with a custom league and a custom tournament with you guys. We could run 1 tournament a week, and then at the end of, say, 7 weeks, we could get all 7 winners and put them all into a tournament with myself again, and it would just open up the ability for incredible FIFA content. Next up, guys, we're looking at the Cup and League draft. Now, I actually made a dedicated video to this previously, explaining that I think the draft format should change. Somebody actually recommended this on Reddit, and it was a brilliant idea. And basically, the idea would be that instead of entering the cup draft, which is what we have right now, you could enter a league draft. And with the league draft, you play all 4 games, no matter the results. You could lose all 4, and the prize that you get at the end is determined by the amount of points you accumulated throughout the 4 games. So right now, if you lose in game 1, you're just screwed. You go out, you get the crappy little packs, and that's it. But in the league draft format, what would happen is you play the first game, let's assume you lose. You still go and play the second game, maybe you pick up a win. You go play the third game, maybe you get a draw. You play the fourth game and you lose, so you get 4 points. So you now get a prize attributed to you for what 4 points would mean in the league draft. Not only is this a good way to kind of stop people from getting kind of frustrated with the draft, paying 15,000 coins to just lose in round 1, especially if they're not good at FIFA, but it also gives people the opportunity to play the 4 games with the team that they build. You know, with a brand new formation, with brand new players, it's not always easy to get to grips with it straight away, and you sometimes might lose the first game just because you're not used to that tactic or that player or that formation. So playing all 4 games allows you to get used to the team, a little bit more comfortable with the team, and hopefully shine through as the league would go on. But on top of that, let's say you finally get that 99 Ronaldo or that 97 striker Ronaldo in a draft, and this is like your 17th draft and the first time you've got him. How sad is it if you end up coming up against like a pro player? Let's say you meet Huge Gorilla in the first round and he just bombs you and you get knocked out, and that's you and your Ronaldo done. Well, with this league format, you'd get another 3 games with that Ronaldo no matter what. I feel like this is a great way to kind of steer the draft towards. It allows you to get just more for your coins, basically, which isn't necessarily what EA would want, because they want you to spend more coins and spend more FIFA points. But I feel like people would play the draft a hell of a lot more, spending a lot more coins and a lot more FIFA points, if they knew for a fact they were going to get 4 games instead of potentially just 1. Next up, guys, one of the things that I've been asking for Ultimate Team, like literally since about FIFA 12, maybe even as early as FIFA 11, and that is online guest play in Ultimate Team. I love playing 2v2s. I have really good synergy and generally a really good relationship with AA9 skills, but we have really good synergy when we play FIFA together. He's a much better defender than me, but I feel like I'm a better attacker than him, so our gameplays work really well. I really want to see in FIFA the ability for me to start a game, click the invite guest button, AA9 Skills joins from his house in the States, so we don't have to be sitting next to each other to play against people, and then we can go and play, you know, a 2v2 Ultimate Team. Again, this opens up possibilities, not only for you to play with your friends a bit more without them having to be sat next to you, but also for YouTube content. Like, we could do a 2v2 series, we could do 2v2 games against viewers, against subscribers, etc. And some people will say, but what about for the person that plays? How do they get coins out of this? Well, ultimately they wouldn't get coins out of this. So if this is my account and my team and I'm playing and AA joins me, he doesn't get coins for it. He doesn't get a win on his record or a loss on his record. He just gets to join my Ultimate Team. Bang, he gets in there. We play with 2 people. I really think this is something that EA needs to add into the game. I would love to see it in FIFA 17. Next up, guys, as per the FIFA 17 custom kit video that I uploaded a couple of days ago, if you missed that, check it out. Link is in the description below. It's an absolutely fantastic video. I would love to see a custom kit creator, not necessarily just a custom kit creator, but in general, far more customization available within Ultimate Team. Whether it be the color scheme of the screen, whether it be kits or badges, logos, boots, you know, absolutely everything that can be customized within Ultimate Team should be able to be customized within Ultimate Team. I really think we need that. I think custom kits will be good. I think one of the biggest problems that EA have is due to the fact that it's a PG-3 game. If you created a custom kit where there's like a big dick on the kit, that's a no-go. Do you know what I mean? Like players like COD, games like COD that have custom creation, not only is there a report function to report badges and tags and stuff, but because it's an 18 rated game, they have a lot more like leeway with what they're allowed to accept as customization and what they're not. I know with EA, especially like if somebody put the, you know, racist word or homophobic slur on the shirt just to try and frustrate people just because they're immature, it would be a very bad look for EA. So I understand why it's not there yet, but all they have to kind of do is give a report function for that, monitor it quite stringently, and it will be great to have, because I would love to be able to make my own kits in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team, and I know you guys would love it too. Next up, guys, one of the most important things in my opinion to be to hopefully be added in FIFA 17, and that is squad actions. Again, a thread from Reddit that I kind of got this idea from. It's such an important idea to have in Ultimate Team, and just goes a little bit longer, a little bit further to that kind customization ability within Ultimate Team, and that's to assign certain actions to certain squads. So let's say you've got Team A, you want that team to wear these 2 kits, but then if you switch team to Team B, you want them to be able to wear the next 2 kits. You want Team A to have a different ball to Team B without having to go in and change it every time. So being able to assign kits, badges, balls, and stadiums to your squad should definitely be in the game. But not only that, you know how you have player instructions, so you can set your left midfield, for example, to get in behind and stay wide, for example. I feel like you should be able to set those instructions per player rather than per position. So if you've got someone like Olivier Giroud, why wouldn't you have him? Absolute legend. You don't want him to get in behind because that's not his game style. That's not where his strengths lie. So instead of being able to set that striker position, then having to change the instructions every time you change your strikers up, why not set Giroud's specific individual settings to play as a target man and drop deep, but then set Lacazette's settings to get in behind and stay central, you know, allowing to assign individual entities individual instructions is definitely important for the future of FIFA. It just makes things a lot easier within the game, and definitely something I would like to see in FIFA 17. Next up, guys, is one feature that I have wanted in the game for I don't know how long. Literally, if you guys ever played Ultimate Team in 2009 when the game first came out, I know a lot of you wouldn't have done because you're quite new to the franchise as it's like risen in popularity over the last 3 or 4 years. But I've been playing Ultimate Team literally since the day it was released. I downloaded it the same day it was released, and I've loved it ever since. And one of the things that you could do in FIFA 09 was create a virtual pro for your club. Why are we not able to do that now? Why is that not a possibility? Put ourselves in the club, give us a special color card, allow us to change nationality, club, and position as freely as we wish. Give us the chem links that legends give. Start us off as like a 60 rated bronze and give us accomplishments to complete to boost our pro. Some online, some offline, very much like the regular virtual pro. Just make it so it's not easy to do, so people can't just cheat their way to do it. Make it like important, so like winning Division 1 gives your pro a +1 boost on every stat. Winning or maybe +4. Winning Division 2 gives +3. Winning Division 3 gives +3. Give it so that the things you do within the game reward you. Playing 1,000 games with your pro boosts, you know, certain stats. Scoring goals, creating passes, assists, etc., all boost your player to become a superstar, and then cap him. Because I've talked about this before and people said, oh, but everyone will just have a really short, really OP quick striker. In Ultimate Team, really short, quick players aren't necessarily the best thing to have because they're so weak. When you think of the really short, really quick players, there are a few that are really good, like obviously Messi, but so many of them just get bullied off the ball because of how physicality works in FIFA 16. But in FIFA 17, have a cap for your player. Have it so that the players, like, you know, can only get up to a 90 rated. He'll never be better than Messi and Ronaldo. He'll never be better than the Neymar and the Suarez. But he's going to be a superstar in your team. Make him untradeable. Make him have no reason for contracts or fitness, so that people can feel attached to their Ultimate Team for the first time in a long time. I know I would love this. It would again make for great YouTube videos, great YouTube series, trying to complete all the accomplishments with your virtual pro. And it's something that I would absolutely love to see in FIFA 17. Next up, guys, is something that has been requested for a while, and since the kind of introduction of in-app purchases and a lot of kind of mobile games really taking off, daily, weekly, monthly challenges are very, very important to the user's gaming experience these days. And I think EA need to do that. EA need to offer rewards for the first win of the day, the third win of the day, the fifth win of the day. Any kind of reward that they can offer for hitting a milestone, say score 50 goals with a player and you'll get a free 15k untradeable pack. Or say win 500 games and you'll get a free 100k untradeable pack. Set it so that, you know, win 3 offline games in a day for a free 5k untradeable pack. Win 3 online games in a day for a free 7.5k untradeable pack. Give us things. Give us things to work towards. Allow me to grind things on a daily basis, because games that allow you to grind are the most popular games right now. When you look at every game that's successful right now, it has a very, very extensive kind of experience grinding system, and EA really lack in that department. Definitely something I would love to see. I would love to see things as well for hitting milestones, like aesthetic things that don't actually matter to the game. For example, you get yourself a pack pooled player and he has a special coat around the card, right? So just so that when you come up against someone on, and you play against them on Ultimate Team, you can see which players they bought, which players they've packed, and it doesn't mean anything to anyone, but it's important. And then imagine that you pack yourself, say, Theo Walcott on day one, and you score 100 goals with him within the first week or two. For scoring 100 goals with Theo Walcott, you get a red border around his card. Just a little thin border around the card, nothing too intrusive, not changing the entire design of the card, not making it look like an informal or special card. You don't change or improve his stats. You just give him a little red border. So that's for scoring 100 goals. For scoring 250 goals, you give him maybe a gold border. For scoring 500 goals, you give him a platinum border. For scoring 1,000 goals, you just give him a diamond border. Little things to work towards to make people have feeling, to make people have genuine reason to log on to Ultimate Team every day and think, I can't wait. I'm so close to getting 100 goals with my Theo Walcott. I need another 35 goals. Let's see how many I can go out and get today. And boom. And if you just make it so it's all online, or like make specific online rewards and specific offline rewards, it will stop people from being able to just go offline, play on amateur, abuse and cheat the system, and then get all these rewards. So there's a lot EA can do, but I definitely think we need a daily target, a weekly target, and a monthly target set for us so that we can go and achieve things and pick up rewards on a daily basis. Next up, guys, something that was requested a lot that I can't see going back into FUT the way it used to be was a trade offer. We used to have trade offers in the game where you could offer, basically you could trade offer whatever you wanted for whatever they had on the market. It was a good way to move cards for coin sellers, which is why it got removed from the game. But it was also a good way to move cards for wager matches and stuff like that, which were pretty important to the YouTube scene back in FIFA 13 and I think FIFA 12 and FIFA 13. I can't remember when trade offers got removed. It might have been FIFA 14. But I propose a new way for trade offers, and I've spoken about this on stream before, and people seem to really enjoy the thought process behind it. Basically, imagine that you can only trade players to people on your friends list, and then you can only trade them for a set amount of time. The same way that we have the transfer market to a set amount of time. Imagine you could trade players for 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, 3 days, and 7 days. That way, if I've got a really good player and Bateson or A9 Skills would like to use him, I could give them to him for 12 hours. At the end of that 12 hours, the card comes back to me. If he's in a game, at the end of the game, the card comes back to me. But in general, it loses the motive for coin sellers, because at that point, coin sellers could only give people cards for 7 days. When somebody who loans the card gets it, it becomes untradeable. They obviously have to maintain fitness and contracts within that card. But if you take it away from the transfer market and just do it between friends, it allows the opportunity of, oh, I've got this sick team, but I'm just missing this one striker. My friend's got it. I'd love to test him out to know if I want to buy the card or not. Oh, hey, I'm going away for the weekend. Borrow him for 3 days. Boom, he's got it. I think it's a great way to implement trade offers back into the game without the risk of coin sellers utilizing it to, abuse the game mechanics to benefit coin sites and coin sellers and coin buyers. And it also offers the opportunity for people who can't typically afford great cards to be able to use great cards. And on that note, guys, another thing that's been asked for quite a lot, which again, I just can't see happening due to age restrictions and the fact that this is a 3 rated game, not an 18 rated game, and that is wager matches. I do kind of see the purpose of wager matches. Like, I would love to be able to go into a wager match, create a lobby. I'm offering up 10k. Somebody matches me, offers up 10k. The winner gets 15k. EA takes 5k. Happy days. EA wins. They get rid of team within Ultimate Team. But I added it into the video just to kind of almost let people know that this won't be in the game. It's really unfortunate, but for this to be in the game, it would mean the game would have to become an 18 rated game, which means EA would lose a huge chunk of their market, which obviously they don't want to do. So whilst I would love to see wager matches in the game, I can't actually imagine they will ever be put in. And just to show you guys what it might look like as well, as we have it on the screen now, so you'd kind of you could even set up like customizable wager matches, personal ones between friends. me against Bates and 87 there. We put it up to 1 million. We both press accept. Boom. We accept a 1 million coin wager. But again, it probably won't be in the game. But guys, this is going to be the end of the video for today. I don't know how long this got. I always ramble on when I talk about things like this because I'm so passionate about the future of FIFA and things that I would love to see in FIFA. And I know you guys are as well. And I know that there's some great ideas in here. I know there's some ideas in here that some people would say, no, I would hate that in there. And that's totally okay. You know, each to their own for everyone's personal opinion. But this is going to be the end of the video. So if you did enjoy this, be sure to smash a thumbs up on the video. Drop a sub if you're new to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.